you feel like home.
Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Sen. Welcome back to the channel. And I wanted to talk about old games versus new games. It's a conversation that's pretty familiar at this point, I guess. Oh, it's go time, baby. Ugh. Get the fuck out of my house. My game just crashed. The conversation often boils down to like just play what you like, and I totally agree. Play whatever you like. If you're not vibing with new stuff, play the old stuff. If you're not vibing with old stuff, play the new stuff if you have the capacity to. With that said though, I enjoy both. A majority of my time is going to Street Fighter 6. First off, I put a lot of time into this game. It has good netcode, the player base is pretty wide, and that's one of the main appeals of this game. I think if other games had a wider player base, I'd probably play them more too. It's pretty often that whatever game that you start with is going to be like what generation you have bias to. So if you started in like the Ultimate Marvel 3 or Injustice 2 or Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7 generation, you're probably going to have a little bit of a bias towards those games, and that's perfectly fine because I think they're incredibly fun as well. I'm just a little bit after that. I got started in the Dragon Ball FighterZ / Street Fighter 5 / Guilty Gear Strive kind of era. I got started when DBFZ came out. So when these new titles like Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 were coming out, I had the capacity to enjoy them without any kind of bias getting in the way. It was just more of the genre that I liked, and I was stoked on that. The biggest problem with old games is it's a couple of different things. First off, it's the netcode. The netcode oftentimes is really bad, like particularly in Ultimate Marvel 3, Ultra Street Fighter 4. That generation, they didn't believe in rollback netcode back then. So if you wanted to find a game, which you still can, the chances of the connection being good are pretty low. Which is unfortunate because the games of this generation are a lot of fun. Like, I get why people swear by these games. I get why people swear by Ultra Street Fighter 4. Well, I mean, Super's everyone's favorite, I guess. But like that, and then Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Vanilla Marvel 3. The games themselves are a lot of fun, but there's a lot of barriers that get into the way of playing them. Like outside of netcode, the pre-existing player base on these games is like a hardcore dedicated one, so there's not a lot of new people playing, which makes it like hard to learn. The things that you have to learn compound a little bit because of that. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is that the barrier for entry, like, it goes up with these older games. But the accessibility of the new shiny thing is going to be so much more appealing for a lot of people. Like without the player base even being there, like, you have really good netcode, you have a lot of good resources for helping you learn the game. Re-releasing the game is pretty huge. And it's nice to not have the game that you love trapped on old hardware like the PS3. Like, I have the PS3 version of Vanilla and Super Street Fighter 4, but I would never play it on that version. Like, it's just literally as a collector. The promise of, hey, don't worry about getting beat up, just keep playing and you're going to find really good stuff in this old game. It's really hard to get people to, like, one, understand, but two, commit to, because all they see is them losing, and it's hard, man. Like, Street Fighter 4 is hard. Like, I'm just playing a very basic version of the game, and that only takes you so far. You have to start learning a little bit of the better, cheaper stuff if you want to continue playing this game at higher and higher levels. The other thing I noticed, too, about older games is the rules, or I guess lack thereof. Like, you really feel it in newer titles where, like, the rules that exist for combos or routing or the things that you can do are just generally a little bit more limited. Like, NRS titles are a really good example of this. Like, look at MK11. MK11, like, people were upset because you felt so limited compared from... You're coming at a, like, an 11 out of 10 on MK10 with all the crazy fucked up bullshit combos you could do, crazy ridiculous setups you could do, and then dialing that back so substantially in MK11, like, it just felt like you had shackles put on your gameplay. And it's a little bit better in 1, I would say. It's probably a decent bit better. Like, you have the cameo system. I've seen some of the combos that go on in this game, and they don't look too bad. And I played a little bit. The game is fun. It feels more free than MK11, but compared to a game like MK9 or MK10, like, the things that you can do or are in control of have compounded so drastically. Guilty Gear is another great example too. Like, people were very upset from Exerd to Strive because of, like, the whole Gatling system. And while I like Strive, I don't. It's kind of a thing where I don't know what I've lost. Nice, good throw. I was holding up though. Yeah, I pressed on me. Don't ask why. Ugh, I suck at doing DP. Nice. God, I hate you, you motherfucker. Street Fighter is a little bit of a weird one because on paper, it seems like the games allow you to do more, and it's tough because Street Fighter is the same core game. It's just whatever mechanic they feel like slapping on it at whatever given time. The idea that your combos are only as good as you are at whatever given time is actually pretty cool. The combo expression is pretty free, like the things that you can link. Saying, hey, that DP that you like use can be either safe or plus on block or be using combos in a creative way. Like, it's actually pretty sick. Hell yeah. Street Fighter V would very much veer away from what Street Fighter 4 was. Like, there was not... I don't know if it was an intentional that there was, like, this emphasis on execution in this game, but it decided to go the path of, like, oh, hey, if you hit a medium, you could probably confirm that into a combo, right? And the ways in which you'd use your meter, they weren't... Like, they are tied to combos, but it's obviously just different because you can't FADC anything. Like, hey, go into an EX move or something like that and extend your combos that way. And then, of course, V-trigger being a comeback mechanic, but it was also a little combo extension tool as well. And yeah, it did feel like they were kind of putting more rules on it. It's like, oh, dude, the way we can express ourselves is less than in this game. And there's execution in this game, but it took a lot of digging to find that. And then with patch culture being more of a thing in this generation of games, like if something was a little bit too crazy, they might just patch out whatever it is that you worked for execution-wise if it wasn't an intended product. They did crack the door a little bit with the things that you could do in Street Fighter 6. It's not as if we've gone back to being able to cancel DPs into like any kind of meaningful pressure or anything like that, but obviously so much of the game is tied to your drive system, which, you know, does open the door a little bit. It kind of, in some ways, people would say resemble being able to, like, FADC moves because, you know, you can cancel and all to, like, these crazy combos and stuff like that. But there's still pretty hard rules on what you can and cannot do. Like, it's not as if you could say, like, EX flicker into EX flicker and just, like, loop that as long as you have meter or anything like that. Like, there's states in which you can and cannot combo as well. Like, if I want to follow up Ed's target combo in any significant way, I have to do a special move, but that door opens a little bit by the drive gauge as well. Like, it almost gives you a physical state where you are the special move, in a sense. That combo would not be possible without drive gauge, giving me like a special property where I can then combo yet again. So it opens the door, but the drive gauge encompasses so much, like everything that you do within Street Fighter 6, it's a little suffocating to a point where people would say it's like it feels less like you're fighting the characters and more like you're fighting the mechanics, which I've said before, I agree actually. But it's like Roman Cancel and Strive, man. Like, it opens that door. Like, you feel the cuffs on when you're just playing your character normally, but it's the minute that you crack into that drive gauge that things open up a bit. If there was a universe where Dragon Ball FighterZ did not exist, I would undoubtedly have been a Marvel player. The Marvel vs. Capcom games encapsulate so much of what I like to do in fighting games that it's just like, oh, hey, here are your characters that you can pick from. You can mix them in any way you want to. Here are the moves. Here are the things that combo. And then you're really only limited by hit stun, pretty much. It's just like, oh, hey, take these things, go, make the most fucked up shit that you can. Now with that, there's a little bit of an offset too. The same can be said for any older game, but if you're new to an older Marvel game, it is so much harder to get your foot in the door and start playing in a significant way instead of just getting beat up. Like, because the amount of fucked up shit that can happen to you just compounds. So finding other new players is fucking massive. Because the level of fucked up shit compounds in games of this nature, like, it will make you feel as if you are not playing the game in a significant way. And you just have to be okay with that until you understand these things a little bit more. Sometimes you just gotta take it too, because like, if you want to enjoy these old games in a significant way, dude, sometimes it's just gonna be you running into someone that's better than you over and over again. Undoubtedly, the best shot I have to getting into a Marvel game in today's day and age is Marvel Beyond. If you're not familiar with what's going on with Marvel Beyond for some reason, you've been living under a rock. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite got a facelift by Maximilian Dood and the creative team kind of under his leadership, and turn it into a very good-looking package of a game. But unfortunately, you could only breathe so much life into an older game before the player base is distilled into, like, it resembles what it was. But you have to make an active effort to continue to play the game to give it life. So if you're really vibing with the game, it is your unbridled enthusiasm that will keep it alive. Like, and if you have a following, that's awesome, because you can just kind of throw around people as you see fit. Like, if you're a top streamer in the fighting game category, it's a peer-to-peer connection game, so you don't have to worry about servers. So if you say, hey, everybody hop on right now, you're gonna get a group of people to play with. Like, I tried to play Marvel 2 recently, and man, let me tell you, I got fucking beat up because, like, the person that I ran into was like a grandmaster, and I'm like a little silver or gold player, or whatever I am. I think I'm silver. And dude, bro knows how to play the game. It is what it is, I suppose. Hopefully the connection's good enough. Bro's not here. God damn it. Yeah, man, the thing about one of my very favorite fighting games, Dragon Ball FighterZ, is you are so hard bound by the rules of the game. Like, sure, the combos are crazy and you have assist to help you extend and things of that nature, but like, you don't really break rules in this game. Like, if there is a rule in this game, you're pretty much hard stuck to that. Like, things have changed over time a little bit as the game has evolved, which it's kind of evolved into a game I don't really mess with as heavily. But, you know, before, dude, if you did a beam, that was pretty much the end of the sequence. But, you know, beam super dash update, you know, like, you're also limited by other special moves, but they added things like active tag to make the game crazier. And then, you know, comeback mechanics of like, oh, hey, this is your last character alive. Well, guess what? You can do level 1 into level 3, kind of a mind game, but also adds on to the the crazy combo damage in this game. Outside of that, like if you're going in a order of sequence of moves, like you don't deviate from that really. Like other than, oh, like if you jump cancel a medium button, you are awarded 2 lights. That's like the only alternate example of that. I can't believe we found a game. It only took half an hour. I'm literally hardwired. Nice. Alright, let's get Trunks in. Sorry, Miku. You brought this upon yourself. Nice. Right, you can air dash off that. Nice, good conversion. Ooh. Alright, easy level 3. We'll just go right into safe jump, nothing special. I dropped it. I'm plus there. Damn, nice tag out though. Dude, I'm sorry. You're fighting an uphill battle right now. See, this is what it's like with all the Marvel players against me. Even though I'm not, like, actively playing, really. Nice, good challenge. I was gonna try to steal my turn there. Nice! You didn't go into supers? Why? Nice. We don't have the meter for this. I'm so sorry, you fucking poor bastard. I apologize. I dropped it. I'm so sorry. Oh, dude, you're a G, actually. I respect the fuck out of that. Nice, good challenge. Watch them come alive and beat my ass. Nice, good DR. Hey, after all that time, I still can't take a DR. I didn't know you could do that. What the fuck? Nice. Okay, okay. Cooler, clearly your best character, quite possibly. Level 2. Oh, brother, the connection, bro. I'm a little upset about that. Bro was kicking the router. That's upsetting. Could be me, but I'm also hardwired. Alright, level 3. I'm just gonna go for safe jump. Nice. Nice, good fight, guys. Nice block on that. Yeah, I felt like he didn't know what to do there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I am shook that connect. That almost never connects. Yeah, we just level 1 into level 3 here. I think Gohan dies from this. If not, we have a safe jump. But I'm pretty sure he's dead, yeah. GG. Alright, well that's going to do things. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more, check out the rest of the channel. In the description, there's links to not just my channel, but my friends' channels as well. And what games are you playing, old or new? I'll see you in the next one. Peace.